How you doing?
Hey, everybody.
It's old school,
New school.
Whitney, Sharon.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thank you guys for joining.
Yes.
If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and that like button as well.
Yeah, like this,
And if you
please.
are new to our channel, hello, welcome. And thank you guys for stopping and checking out our video.
And
Okay.
listen, if you hit the notification, you'll be notified whenever we come on live or whenever we come on, period. We'll notify you. So, and just make sure you like us, please. Like us.
Yes.
Well, we're coming to you to tell you that we couldn't go to the movies at the same time. My husband took me to the movies. Her guy friend took her out to the movies. But we wanted to do a movie review. So, problem is we didn't see the same movies. So we have two different perspectives on two different movies. So, I guess you can go first.
Okay, I'll go first. The movie that I went to the theaters and saw was Glass, which was Samuel Jackson in the movie. He played Mr. Glass, and Bruce Willis was another character that played in Broken. If you haven't seen the beginning, like the Broken, the movie that Bruce Willis, the character he played in Broken, and then Split, I forgot that actor that played in Split.
Yeah, that
but
was good.
oh my God, those movies were really good. He's a really good actor, the guy that plays in Split.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson is my boy.
Oh yes, he hands down. He's the dude. He's done a lot of movies. He's done over 100 movies in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
but tell us about the movie now.
Okay, so let's go on to the movie. Okay, so if you haven't seen those two movies before starting to see Glass, please do, because it all links up together in the movie Glass. It's about these three guys that have these supernatural powers, and they all form together. They get captured by a lady in this facility, and it's like they're testing out their abilities, and she's basically letting them know, like, maybe this is all made up, make believe, maybe this is something that y'all making up because y'all a little loopy and cuckoo. Mm-hmm. But they show and prove that, hey, Mr. Glass is like, hey, why are you letting these people tell us that we don't have these abilities? Like, we're talented. Like, don't you believe in yourself, Mm-hmm. So they all get together and show their abilities, and it's just basically showing off their abilities to the world. So it's a really good movie. If you haven't seen the other movies, go check those out. The Broken movie is outdated, but hey, go check it out before seeing this movie.
Yeah, really.
It'll link out.
Yeah, you can rent them and it'll link up to the movie. I have seen all the movies leading up to the movie, so this weekend, most likely, my husband and I will probably go to the movies and see Glass. Because I love Samuel Jackson. In fact, I love him so much, I got a picture with him in the Wax Museum in Vegas.
Yeah.
Honey, it wasn't a hell of a birthday, but honey, that's a whole nother subject. Woo! We went for my birthday. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it fun, girl?
Mm-hmm.
What they say, you better keep that secret what you done did in Vegas, honey.
Yes. My birthday's coming up too.
Yeah, we're gonna turn
excited.
up. Turn up.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. It ain't my birthday. But I just know how we do on birthdays around here. Mm-hmm. It's my husband's birthday, February 1st, this Friday, so we're gonna turn up. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, I am doing a movie review on The Upside with Kevin Hart, and I forget what the gentleman that was playing the quadriplegic in the movie. He was basically from the neck down. He could not move his body parts. He had to have a catheter, and he needed a lot of help. And he was looking for an assistant to kind of help him do everything. And I mean everything. Catheterize him, feed him, because he can do anything. And Kevin Hart was playing a down on your luck type of guy. He went in for this job interview, and by happenstance, he got the job. The white guy just fell in love with him, his personality, and just thought he was a hoot, and figured he'd be the best person for the job. Basically, what he was looking for is somebody who didn't know what they were doing so he can get out of here. His wife had passed on, and he wanted to just get out of here. And he had some things on his bucket list. And let's just say Kevin Hart made some of those things come true. And I think it's wonderful when you can be somebody's advocate, be their voice for what they can't do and what they can't have and what they can't say, what they should do and what they should say. And Kevin Hart was basically this man's voice. If he wanted to do something, he made sure it was possible for him to do. you know, we all have a limited time here on this earth, and we don't want to be on a rush to get out of here. No matter how bad your circumstances are, such as Kevin's in the movie, his circumstance was kind of bleak, like most black men, down his luck, his girl acting a fool, she didn't want him, the little boy was giving them hell, you know, that kind of thing. But yet, he found a good place to be with a rich white guy who really took to him, who really looked up to him. And you would think, why would you look up to me? I'm down on my luck. But everybody has something that's good about them in here. And it comes out in your personality and the things that you do. And lo and behold, this little black guy came in and made this man's world. That goes to show you cannot say that people are dispensable. And people can help you fulfill those things on your bucket list. Say something so you can do something. If you don't say nothing, you can't do anything. And the gist of it is, Kevin Hart is not funny in this movie. He's actually a dramatic role player, and I really like that. I like that about him. Now, there were some funny moments, don't get me wrong, but he had such a rough life. And in the pretense in the movie is he had a rough life. He went from having a rough life to having a good life. And subsequently, this rich white guy who would buy and sell the world, basically, had everything. And Kevin Hart had nothing. And the two of them formed a really good friendship and bond. He was playing a character in the movie that I've had to actually play in real life, a caregiver, just somebody who can't get around and do things. And, well, I guess with my personality being similar to Kevin, I make you laugh, and I'm acting silly all the time. And you'd be surprised how you can make somebody want to live who wanted to die before they met you. And, you know, you give them a chance to live. Mm-hmm. And he no longer wanted to get out of here because he met Kevin.
That's so sweet.
It was a really good movie. I highly recommend it. It's not for laughs, guys. It's a life lesson. Mm-hmm. It touches your heart. And my husband's a big guy. Mm-hmm. And to touch his heart, you really got to be saying something and doing something. Mm-hmm. In and out of the movies, real life, however, he's got to feel it. Mm-hmm. And he felt something. He felt that kinship, that friendship that we all long for. And we had a long talk about it in the movies, and that was great. Mm-hmm. And I like movies, guys. Don't you like movies that when you leave the movies, you are so flabbergasted you don't almost know what to say? Mm-hmm. And when you do say something, you like,
you don't know. Wow. You don't know what to say? Wow.
Now, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, my phone be ringing. You know, everybody know when
I'm a communicator.
I am a communicator. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now.
But yeah, I would say I would rate the Glass movie. I would rate that a 4 because I like the scene and how broken.
4 out of 5 stars.
I would say 4, yeah, because I would say because the guy that played Broken in the Split, you know, I like how they got together and really showed off their physical ability and the fighting scene. The ending, I just didn't care for the ending. It was pretty sad. But that's why I say I give it a 4. It's a really good movie. I enjoyed it. Like I said, see the other movies. It's one of the movies where you have to look at the other movies to connect with the last movie. You know, it's one of those movies. But I would definitely give it a 4.
But sad movies have me having a whole different conversation when I leave the movie theater. I guess my husband doesn't feel like he want to pay $8, $9, $10
rate the movie or what?
I want to rate the movie.
Go ahead and
I would rate the movie. I would rate it 4.5 stars out of 5, only because they pull you in thinking that Kevin Hart is going to make you laugh, and he's not making you laugh in this movie. I mean, there are some funny moments, but it's not caused by him particularly. But he's a comedian. Mm-hmm. Call it what it is. It's a drama with a comedian playing the header. So, call it that, because you can't pull us in thinking we're going to laugh, because you're not going to laugh that much. But that's the only reason why I'm giving it that half a star. I would give it 4.5 stars out of 5 because I'm not laughing. I'm seeing Kevin Hart. I want to laugh when I see him. I'm like, Kevin Hart, he's so stupid. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, what? I ain't laughing. What's going on? So, other than that, it was cool. I really loved it. And the white gentleman that was in the wheelchair, incapacitated, he was pretty good. I just don't know his name. My bad. That ain't his name, my bad. But my bad because I should know it. But it was a good movie. That being said, go see Glass. And go see The Upside with Kevin Hart. You're gonna love it. I love Kevin Hart. If I ever met him, I would just rub on his little tiny bird chest and tell him, "Oh, it's so nice to meet you." But he is darling. But he's just so little. What do you do with the little ones?
I would put him in my pocket. Ooh. Take him to the mall.
Oh yeah, and be your ATM machine.
And be like, and pull him out my back pocket anytime I'm at the register. There you go, baby. Pay for my purchases.
You know, me and Wilson leather buying me a leather coat. And Kate Jewelers buying me some rings and things.
Yes, I'm gonna take Kevin Hart and put him in my purse pocket. Yes. No, better yet, put him up here.
That's one of them black leather wallets, honey.
Yes.
And I would take Samuel L. Jackson to the other places I would go.
There she
Jamaica.
goes. Jamaica.
Samuel L. Jackson. Not you in the wax museum that I hugged on. I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the real one, honey. Ooh, yours. And Kevin, you can call us too. We'll go to the mall with you.
All right, y'all. Like this video and subscribe if you haven't.
Oh, honey, they like it.
Oh, I know they like it.
But do you like it?